Welcome back.
What's up?
Another episode of Pizza Bagel.
Pizza and the Bagel. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Pizza and the Bagel.
What's up, brother?
Nothing much. Listen, guys, very, very big news.
What's going on?
It's the Bagel's birthday today.
It's a bagel birthday.
It is. Happy birthday, Big Shoots.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you know what birthday it is?
23, I think you said, right?
Yep. 20 years. 19 years of being 23.
Yeah.
Correctamundo. Dude, I've been living this
42?
life. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you add those together, correct. But yeah, 19 years of being 23. Good run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now you're gonna start telling people you're 24.
I don't know about that.
You're just gonna stick with 23?
Yeah. I don't want to be profiled for being old.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stick with 23.
23 and a half?
Yeah.
Like a little kid. You know,
What
like
is
when you're like, hey, what's up? How old are you? And they're like, I'm 7 and a half.
I'm 11.
Yeah. There's always like a half in there.
Right.
Like,
Okay. I'm 23.6.
okay.
Yep.
So just a little more than a half.
You know what? I was having a conversation with people at the bar today because I don't know if you know this, but when the bagel turns 42, they go to a bar. And somebody was saying, wow, you've been 22 for 20 years. How do you attribute that? And I said, clean living.
Mm-hmm.
When you think,
Lots of bagels.
When you think of the bagel, don't you think clean living?
Obviously.
That's what I think.
I mean, the bagel feels like a clean breakfast.
How the fuck?
It feels healthy.
Exactly. So
Even though it's just fucking carbs. And
Yeah,
you're not going to
baby.
eat it by itself.
Hold on. I'm multi-grain, so settle the fuck down. Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. I feel like, by the way,
Uh-huh.
are you still wanting to shoot for another episode this week?
Sure.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. Because I didn't want you to really think that I didn't get the bagel a present. So it's going to be
My
here.
present is that we get to record.
Okay, well.
Hey, happy birthday. Can we work
Yeah.
a little more? Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Listen, I would have gotten you flowers, but I was like, that's not like that. Although even like
bunch of flowers.
flowers are kind of like nudes for guys, right? Would you prefer nudes over flowers?
I'm not sure I understand the question because
Like, you know, like when guys
I
give
would
girls
absolutely
flowers.
prefer nudes to flowers.
Right. So I'm saying like when guys get
Are you asking me
flowers
if
for
I would
girls,
prefer
the
if
equivalent
a dude
would
gave me flowers versus a dick pic?
no. I mean, I guess
I
you
would
have that
prefer
option.
flowers. Yep.
What I was saying is that like
Now you learned about the bagel. I would prefer flowers instead of
dicks.
pics. Yeah.
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 No, it's
I mean,
what I'm
unless you
saying
have like a super nice dick.
right. That's what I'm saying is that like
Do you think you have a super nice dick?
I think it's a pretty cool looking dick.
Yeah, me too.
It's got like a little slant to it, but
Well, that makes it so cool, though.
it makes it unique. You
And
know,
I love a unique
It's
dick.
not going to look like yours.
What does mine look like?
Not like mine.
How do you know? Have we shown each other dicks yet?
No.
Oh, man.
Wait, we didn't
what
really.
a fun episode that's going to be.
Oh my gosh.
Where
I
we
don't
just
think-
pull our dicks out.
just randomly.
Yep.
I guess we never really played swords or anything like that.
No, that's...
You gave like a disgusting face, like that's disgusting.
What do you mean by swords?
Like where you piss with your buddy, like in the same toilet.
Uh-huh.
You never did that?
I've done that.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you and I haven't done
I mean,
that.
I've done that like since I was like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've seen like all of my friends' dicks, except for like a few.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you, you've probably seen a lot of your friends' dicks, right?
I've seen so many dicks.
Right.
So many of my friends' dicks.
And
yeah.
I feel like that's normal.
I agree.
I think that as a dude, you've probably seen almost all, if not all, of your friends' dicks.
I'll say most.
Right.
Now, do you think that the people whose dicks you have not seen, like, is that weird to you? For me, it's a little weird.
I guess it is kind of weird, but like it's not something that I'm like, you know what? I
I'm not
haven't
gonna
seen
harp-
this
yeah.
person's dick.
Exactly.
It's not going to
We're
ruin
not
my
gonna
day.
harp on it and be like,
Yeah.
hey,
But I do
why
think
haven't
it's
we seen your dick yet? Yeah, I'm not going to be a dick about it. But, yeah, I mean, what would you assume is the reason someone doesn't show their dick? Do you think maybe it's,
self-conscious,
like tiny dick?
homophobic. I don't know.
Maybe homophobic? Maybe huge dick?
And they're
What if they just have
they don't-
the biggest hammer?
the little baby arm, and they just don't want to
Holding a
intimidate your
tennis ball.
friend.
Yeah.
Could be.
They're like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. I have the hugest dick.
Yeah, and there is one friend which me and a few other buddies give him shit a bunch of times. He has never seen any of his friends' dicks ever.
That's crazy.
And I know that he does occasionally like listen to our episodes. I don't know if he listens to every one.
Is
but
it James?
No, it's not James. No,
Sorry,
no. But
I
James,
mean, fake James.
no,
Who's
James
not
is
our friend.
actually part of the group of us busting our buddy's balls about him never seeing any of his friends' dicks ever, and he thinks it's weird that we have.
That we have seen each other's dicks.
Right.
But how would you not? How would you be a good friend and not see somebody else's dick?
It's a great question.
Dude, I've seen. I feel like I'm like having a Vietnam flashback. Like, man, I've seen some dicks.
I've seen a lot of dick in my day.
Listen, back in my day, baby, with so many dicks. But no, I mean, I've seen a lot of dicks. But
Yeah.
in a gentlemanly fashion, appropriate.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's typically when we're playing swords.
Okay.
And again, I'm rephrasing.
Well, I don't really.
Well, because like there'd be times we'd be like at a crowded bar or like a party, and one of us starts pissing, the other one like kicks the door in and is like,
Sure.
move over. Like I'm also gonna piss because the line's fucking huge.
Sure.
You know, I can't hold it anymore. And then you're both your dicks are out, and you're both looking down so you can aim in the toilet.
But do you like announce swords? Is this a thing where you're like,
No, it's just like
Sword
hey, move
time.
over. Yeah, something like, swords
like
in
a
3,
Renaissance fair?
2,
like,
1.
yeah,
Pull them out.
yeah,
A Renaissance fair.
yeah.
like
Unsheath.
riding on the horses.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the jousting.
Well, all right, we're getting really.
And really
Off top,
sidetracks
yeah.
with dicks. I forget where this is all going.
As do I.
And I think.
However,
Yeah, go
I
on.
did see and I'm not going to name him, but I hope he's listening. I just left him at a bar, but he has a tattoo on his dick that says the word sorry.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that feels like.
As a woman,
No,
like to suck it.
I didn't even think of it. No,
Oh, you mean as a dude to get your
dick tattooed? Yeah.
Oh man. So
Because I know
I'm
you
not-
have to have a boner to do it.
you?
Yes.
Do you? All right. So I'm Jewish, so I don't really have the flaccid area for a tattoo. So I would have to have a boner. So I'd have to get fluffed up.
Well, you have to because
would.
like they need to have the skin stretched out
Yeah.
while they
you're right.
tattoo it because they can't do like a wrinkly skin. It could like flip over like a
That's true.
if the skin's all loose. So you have to
Yeah.
have a boner in order to get the tattoo on.
That's
there.
true. You know what's
And I don't-
funny?
Sorry, hold on. Before you continue,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really curious if you have to take boner pills beforehand, or you just kind of like jerk yourself off and like in the bathroom, they come out with a rocket, or what?
Have you ever taken a boner pill?
No,
I have.
no,
I don't have boner problems, but I did take a boner pill just to see if it would work.
just for fun.
When I was by myself, like my wife wasn't going to come home. I just got really high and was like, I want to see if this will work. And then I ate some boner pills.
Some. How many did you take?
Well, it was one of those hymns things. Have you seen those
I've seen
on
them.
the internet?
Yeah, I see like the commercials come through. Like
Yeah. So they
social
come in these
media.
little like tiny envelopes, and it's like 3 pills.
Do you supposed to take all of them?
My hope.
At the same time?
I didn't fucking read the instructions.
Well, that was my next question.
Yeah, I'm not really good about that. But yeah, it was a bunch of tiny little envelopes, like little gram sacks. So yeah, I ripped one open with my teeth, and then I ate all of them.
With your teeth. What were you doing with your hands?
I was rubbing my ding dong.
Getting it started.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it's gonna go from the root to the fruit? I don't think that's how the boner pills work.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I think it has to be like your dick's already hard, and then that makes you come faster, better.
Stronger.
This is like a what's the name of that?
Kanye song?
Yeah. Work it, beep, beep. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I ate them, but then I was so high I fell asleep.
With the boner.
I don't recall.
I get boners just in my sleep all the time.
Y'all, don't we all?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like so comfortable or like extremely tired where you can literally like close your eyes and you're fucking out,
Mm-hmm.
and in those moments that you just start getting hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to call them like
Yeah,
cozy boners
Yeah.
or cozy bees
Oh, great.
if you want to be cute about
I
it.
can't wait for my next one.
Your next
When I'm
cozy
gonna-
bee.
when I'm going to be almost asleep, and then my dick's going to wake up, and I'm be like, oh, what do we have in a little cozy bee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go,
And
boys.
then I'm going to text you.
Yeah, next time that you are laying next to your girlfriend or about to fall asleep, and you get that boner to be like, "Aw, it's a little cozy bee." Go ahead, you can use that.
Done.
Yeah. So also real quick before I forget,
Boner jam. Look at the ass cheeks on that shot glass.
I know.
So plump.
Let me turn it around so you can see the boobies.
Oh man.
So let's do a quick little
Only wish she had a bush.
a birthday shot.
Cheerios.
Some big shoots.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, bud.
Thanks.
I don't know how we'd ever always get caught up in dicks and farts.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's always how it goes. I thought we had a game plan, but here we are on dicks.
Yeah. It wasn't even my intention. It just happens naturally.
Yep. It's organic dicks.
What if we would actually just call the show just Dicks and Farts instead of Pizza Bagels?
I don't know.
You think as many people would still listen?
I think more people would listen.
They'd be like, wait, this show's called Dicks and Farts?
Dick farts?
Damn, we fucked up, dude. Dick Farts. That's hilarious.
Dicks and farts. I can't even sing the song.
Dicks and Farts.
With Tony and be like, what's a dick sound? I can make a fart sound. What's a dick sound?
Dicks don't make sounds unless...
Maybe yours doesn't.
Well, maybe it starts making sounds once you hit 40.
42,
It's
baby.
like...
Yep. Gross.
Maybe that's a dick sound.
Gross.
Mix that with a fart.
Oh my God, I heard this ridiculous thing where some chick was like, I only want it if you can give me 9 inches. And the dude's answer was, I'm not folding my dick in half for anybody. And I was like, oh my God, the best answer ever.
That is pretty
I'm
good.
not going to fold my dick in half for you, bitch. So fucking good.
I've heard like that, like phrase, like that 9 inches thing before. And typically it turns into like, so I fucked her 3 times and then hit her with a brick. Yeah.
Yeah, the subway joke.
Yeah.
I want you to give me 9 inches and hurt me.
And make it hurt. Yeah.
So I bought her a Subway sandwich and hit her with a brick. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good jokes.
Well, did you have any fun today for your birthday?
I did. I went out to a bunch of bars in Tremont. I had lunch. I got drunk. So I'm a little drunk. The bagel's drunk. But I also had a really interesting thing happen the other day when I was with Jen. We went riding jet skis, which was super fun, out in Vermilion. And then we were coming back, and I was driving. I'm in the far left lane, and there's a cop parked like off to the left-hand side, and he pulls out right in front of me, which is great because there's nothing better than having a cop right in front of you.
Right.
Because guess what? You're not behind me.
Not going to pull me over.
I'm good to go. Yeah, and exactly. And there's obviously, hopefully, not another cop soon behind me. But there was a guy that like whipped around me to the right lane and then was trying to pass me and then saw that there was a cop right in front of me and slammed on his brakes. And he went from like 73 miles an hour to like 49. And now I'm tailing right behind the cop, and Jen's in the passenger seat. And as soon as he slammed his brakes, I was like, yeah, why don't you try and pass me, dickweed? And when I said that, it took about 4 seconds until Jen said, what's a dickweed?
What?
And I went, I don't fucking know. And she's like,
Actually,
I've never heard you say that before. And I'm like, holy shit, I say it all the time. But I have no idea what it is. No idea. What
it's
is
not around Jen.
No, I mean, I don't know. What is a dickweed?
It's just one of those things that just someone put 2 words together. You know, it's like fart mouth. You know, like
Yeah, but I was gonna be like, yeah, way to go, fart mouth. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I was like,
But as an adult, you put 2 random words together,
but
and
I've
then
been saying
it
dickweed
sticks.
for decades.
Well, it's been around for a long time.
Right.
Did it come from maybe Beavis and Butthead?
I don't know.
I just feel like dickweed has been around for a long time.
Dickweed.
Yeah, that's why I said dickweed.
Yeah,
We're saying the same thing.
Right, but I call people like other stuff dickhole. I'll be like, look,
I do
fuck
hear,
off, dickhole.
I hear you say dickhole a lot.
I do. I say that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And fart mouth.
I don't say fart mouth. You say fart mouth. I don't say fart mouth. But what is a dickweed?
It's
Jen doesn't trip me up mentally often, but she was like, what is a dickweed? And I was like, Jesus Christ. From the guy who knows
it's like
80% of the answers on Jeopardy, I have no fucking idea what a dickweed is.
It's like seaweed, but of dicks. And
like
instead of
ocean floating.
Instead of like ocean floating,
it's just like fucking dongs.
Yeah, it's like a
is that what I was calling
naked
him,
man,
though?
like a naked man parade,
Uh-huh.
and that would be just like a sea of
Like a
weeds
men?
of
a sea of men, like a bunch of seamen.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. She really stumped me with what's a dickweed. What do you yell at people when they wrong you on the highway?
You mean besides fart mouth?
You say fart mouth?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm just yeah.
That's outrageous.
Usually probably something along like fucko, fuckface, super cunt.
Nice. Super cunt. That's
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
It usually has the word cock squeeze. That's another one.
Okay. I'm not familiar, but
yeah,
I would love that.
Fucking cock squeeze. Yeah.
I like that.
Like someone like cuts me off or something like that. That's usually I think those are probably like the regular go-tos that I don't even have to think about it. They just pop out naturally.
I'm a dickhole guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely
or a dickhole guy.
Yeah. Dickhole is definitely your thing for sure.
For sure.
But dickweed, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of dicks.
Oh, good.
Do you think that, and I don't know if you did this growing up, do you have a nickname for your grandparents?
No. I call my grandparents like grandma, grandpa.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Do you find it weird when people call their grandparents like Nona, PP,
Meemaw,
Papa, all these weird fucking names?
I do. I think it's so childish.
It's very weird.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like it like I don't want to say like it makes me uncomfortable, but it kind of like it weirds me out a little bit.
Well, that's weird because you're Italian. Because my wife Jen does that. She called her grandma or her great aunt or something. She called her Nunny.
Yeah, that's another goofy ass one.
I don't know. I thought it was an Italian thing.
I'm sure it is, but like I mean we've
Jews
never
say,
done
like,
that in our entire family.
Booby or bubbala. That's what Jews say. But I would never be like, yeah, this is my bubbala.
But people actually do that though. They're actually like, and I know there's all these people, all of you that are listening. You guys, the ones that do this, you know exactly.
Yeah.
And you guys don't think it's weird, but it's fucking weird.
It's super weird.
Like if I'm like hanging out with you and I'm like, oh, like how was your day? Like we just met up at the bar. It's like, oh, I was hanging out in my like Nona and Bobby's house. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say?
My pawpaw showed up.
Yeah.
Is that a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pawpaw sounds like a dog name.
What are you, 5?
Exactly.
What's a Nona and a Bobby?
Right. Exactly.
Are these fucking Star Wars characters?
My Nona Booby showed up. Yeah. Cool.
What the fuck is a
Did
Bobby?
Did you battle them to the death?
Yeah, that's always been something that's weirded me out. I'm like, that's just, I don't know, but it's always just been grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, same.
And then when I was referring to the grandparents on the other side of the family, guess what their names were? Grandma and grandpa.
Smart.
Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I get it. Like, I'm big for nicknames.
Sure.
I love nicknames. I still have lots of friends that I still call them by their childhood nicknames. Even my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking 20 years old, and I still call him by his baby nickname.
Which is?
Duddy.
That's right.
His real name's Ken.
Right.
But,
you told me this.
yeah,
Duddy.
my little sister gave him that nickname when she was like 2 or 3. And nobody else in the family calls him that. I'm the only one. So they make me feel childish. But I'm like, fuck
Duddy's
you guys.
A solid nickname, though.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I'd
cool.
rock that.
Yeah, Duddy. Yeah. I mean, it could be Duddits, right?
Right.
I am Duddy.
Right. Or it could be like you're a fuddy-duddy.
Fuddy-duddy.
Right? Like an old
Yeah. He is a little fuddy-duddy.
person. Fuck, I'm so old. And sad and alone. Yeah.
That's all I got for grandparents.
So I have a couple of questions to ask you.
Go on.
One, does the world need another Weird Al? Do you think we need another parody person?
Like after Weird Al like finally retires or dies, or just like he's
Weird
not
Al
really
still making music.
I think a little bit. I don't know. They just came out with that movie, which I still need to see.
Which was fabulous.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's so good.
Yes, I think they do, but I think the downside, it's not going to be
as good.
Right, and I know I feel like I say that because I'm older, and like we had Weird Al when we were like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years old, somewhere in there.
Easily.
So I think any kid that's around that age, that 10 to 12, even the teenagers, early teenagers, I mean, like what would the new Weird Al, what would he be singing about nowadays?
I'm so glad you asked. So what a great lead.
You were waiting for this.
Indeed. So it was one of those questions where you're like, hey, what would you do if you had a time machine? And then I'm just waiting for you to give your stupid answer so I can give you my answer and be like, this is what I would do with a time machine. Yeah. Yeah, but I was listening to the radio in my car, and it was Ed Sheeran, and it was that song Shape of You.
Yeah.
Are you familiar?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm in love with your body.
Yeah.
All right. So exactly, which is catchy and it's a fun song, and Ed Sheeran's pretty good. So I was listening to it.
I think he's got a bunch of bangers if I remember correctly.
Absolutely.
Like I don't listen to him on the regular basis, but it comes on like this is a good jam.
Absolutely. But then I was remembering that there's a restaurant called Chapati.
Is that a grandparent's name?
No, it's a like not really Indian. I don't know. It's like a noodle shop type, like I don't know. It's called Chapati, and it's like Indian Asian noodle spot.
Okay.
And all of their food is very fragrant. And when I was thinking of it, I was thinking this would be the perfect Weird Al jam. Instead of I'm in love with your body, I'm in love with chapati.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in love. And one of his lines is like, last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you, and it's like Indian food. So it'd be like he's farting into his blanket, and his bedroom smells like you if you were chapati.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. I was just thinking about maybe I'll be the next Weird Al.
I love it.
Do you?
I do.
I fucking hate it. It's going to be awful.
No, but like I love the idea of it.
Yeah,
I think that would you? I don't like. I've never actually like heard you sing. Would you actually like sing?
Oh,
like if
absolutely.
somebody like produced the music, like hey,
100%.
we'll do the cover, we'll play out the guitar and drums and all that. Then you would actually do the vocals for it.
Fuck yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I would perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of fun shit. Like I feel like Jess and I do that on a regular basis. Like a song comes on or some instance happens and we fucking make the pun out of the song for that situation. So I think you could pull it off. What's your Weird Al name going to be, though?
Ooh, that's a good question. That I hadn't thought of. I just focused on that one jam. Do you remember what the hook on that jam is? Like when the chorus comes up and he's like, come on, be my baby, come on. And just like runs that. And I was thinking, come on, be my baby, Kumar. And that would be like the Indian part of it. That sounds like an Indian name to me.
Well, I mean, Harold and Kumar, he was Indian.
Kumar. Yeah.
So that would...
Hook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, you heard it here first.
Fucking A.
We're going to wait for... The song's called I'm in Love with Chupati.
Chapati. Yeah.
It's just a fun thing to say.
Last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. About Indian food. I think Weird Al... By the way, Weird Al, if you fucking steal this... I don't have good enough lawyers, but
You're
I will.
Jewish. You should.
I do. Well, I should. You're right.
Yeah.
Law offices of Cone, and Cone. Gonna fuck you up, Yankovic.
Is it Yankovic or Yankovic?
Well, it depends on how well you know him.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
So it's Mr. Yankovic or Mr. Yankovic?
Right. I think it's Yankovic. I think it'd be Yankovic.
Is it... But there's no H at the end, right?
No.
Is it just one of those things?
No, but it's
that
like a
sounds?
middle, like Eastern European hard C.
Is it like the whole like tomato, like Mayhalls and Mahals? Like,
How do you pronounce that?
Mayhalls.
I agree.
I've looked it up and talked to people, and apparently, technically, and I hate they say technically, both versions are correct. Fuck off. They're not both correct.
Yeah, only one can be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Highlander time.
Yeah.
There's only one.
There could only be one.
Right.
Yeah. And I go Mayhalls.
It's Mayhalls for me.
Yeah. And when I hear people with Mahals, I'm like, I'm going to
that's
slap you in the
bougie
face
as
with
fuck.
a
Yeah.
fish.
Fuck you. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You would.
Yeah. If I had a fish.
What kind of fish?
Trout? No, mahi mahi. It's got.
Wow.
The kid might even actually poke your eye out. I smack him with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yankovic. Instead of saying tomato, tomato, I'm just gonna start saying Yankovic, Yankovic.
I like that. We should start doing that.
Yeah, that'll be our thing on here.
Done.
When it gets down to that situation,
Done.
instead of saying tomato, tomato, it's Yankovic, Yankovic.
Love it. So yeah. So what else?
I had a weird dream over the weekend, and basically, I was like sleepwalking. Like I wasn't actually sleepwalking, but in the dream I was sleepwalking, and fuck, I don't really remember like everything that was that happened in the dream, but I do remember like on the way to work trying to like recap. You know, they say like once you wake up and kind of moving around, you kind of start forgetting the dream unless
it's
you're
over
like,
immediately.
Focused on it like the whole time that you're like up and walking around. But like I remember people saying that like when people are sleepwalking, right? Like you're not supposed to wake them up because like that. And I don't know what the real like if they freak out, right? Like
yeah, they jolt awake and then they'll fuck you up, like fight you.
Right. Like, and I know like they made like a whole joke about it in Step Brothers.
Right.
But I didn't know like
With
how much
Christmas gifts. And
Yeah.
They start throwing them.
Right. They're like in the kitchen, like because they're hiding all like the cushions and shit in there, like throwing shit around the kitchen.
Yep. They're throwing all the presents at the parents, and then they like disappear together, and they grab the Christmas tree and bring it into their bedroom and like throw it at their bed. Yeah.
So I didn't know
Don't
if it was
wake them up.
Yeah. I didn't know like how much truth was actually behind it, and I started thinking and laughing to myself. And listen, we're gonna go full circle. We're going right back to dicks. But I thought it'd be hilarious that what if like you had like a roommate, and you went to go to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, and your roommate's in the bathroom sleepwalking but jerking off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do at that point? Or what if you go to the bathroom? Here's a better example. You wake up in the middle of the night,
Okay.
You go to the bathroom, and when you come back, your roommate is now in your bedroom sleepwalking but jerking off.
Sleep jerking.
Yeah, sleep jerking. What do you do at that point?
Move.
Like when? He's just going to pack up right then? Like you can't wake him up.
That's
you have to wait.
true.
It's like he'll finish when he's done, right?
You're well put.
Like you kind of have to just let him.
Yeah. Let nature run its course.
Yeah, but then he's gonna have cum all over your floor. Or what if it's like a pile, like if your clothes basket?
Oh, thank God! I thought you were gonna say, what if there was a pile of cum? like wow,
what?
he comes a lot. If there's a pile.
He comes a whole pile.
Oh.
Semen pile.
Cumpiler.com.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would
I guess
you do?
I would probably wait downstairs. I assume he's upstairs. I'd wait downstairs by the fireplace while I was reading a novel, smoking a pipe.
Is he gonna offer him a cigarette when he wakes up?
No, and just be like disappointed when he shows up.
But he has no recollection of it, right? Isn't that the whole deal? Is that they
Still
do whatever
I'm
they do and then
still
go right
upset.
back to bed?
Yeah, but he walks downstairs and I'm like in classy town. Like I'm reading a novel
In a robe?
in my library. Yeah, exactly. My leather-bound books. The room stinks of mahogany.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm just like wearing a smoking jacket and just disappointed.
So are you gonna tell him about it?
Absolutely.
Like the next day?
I don't know. Fuck, man, that's an interesting question.
To be like, so, guess who
Talk
jerked
about
off
this-
in my room last
Let's
night?
talk about this sleep jerk.
Guess who jerked off in my room last night? I don't know. You did?
He'd be
No,
like-
you did.
That'd be so funny. Guess who jerked off in my room? He'd be like, you?
Yeah.
Guess again. Fuck, was it me? Yeah.
Was I sleep jerking again?
Hopefully. What if it was like, no, a third person
Yeah.
was That'd be so
Actually found some random
Yeah.
guy in my room.
Yeah,
He
who the
left when he was
fuck
done,
let-
but
Dude, who'd you let into our house? That was just jerking off and then left like through the window.
it's the jerk burglar.
Yeah.
Except for he doesn't steal anything.
The jergler.
The jergler.
Ugh.
He
God.
sneaks into your open window, jerks off in the room, and then leaves.
Mm.
So you wouldn't tell him
I-
the next day?
I probably
Would you videotape it and be like, haha, look, you did
No.
jerk off, and
No.
you can call him a jerk off?
No. I would never videotape. Listen, whatever your proclivities are, I would never put that on Front Street. Never.
Mm-hmm. So you also, all right, so you don't like videotape it to show him the next day as proof.
No.
But
well,
and then you would even tell him the next day?
Maybe videotape to show him, but not to like show everybody else.
Well, no, of course not. You wouldn't show everybody else, but I'm talking about for him specifically. Would you videotape it to show him, or would you even actually bring it up the next day?
All right, let's run this back a different way. So let's imagine I'm the person.
Okay.
And
so
you found me slurgin. What did we call it?
Jergen? Or
sleep jergen?
Yeah.
You found me sleep jergen. Gross. And then I come downstairs the next morning.
Just pulling the foreskin back and forth.
How's the conversation going to go? I'm like, wow. You guys got corn pops?
I found you jerking off in my room.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends. If you come downstairs and you're like, wow, I feel like I got a full night's sleep. I feel so relaxed. And then I'm like, that's probably because your balls are empty and all over my floor.
Mm-hmm. That's how you would fucking handle that?
No, I don't think I'd be that aggressive, but I would probably be. I am that kind of person. I would probably be like, hey, do you remember anything last night?
Okay. No.
And then I'm like, okay, well, just so you know, you jerked off in my room while I was in the bathroom.
How do you know?
Well, because I saw you do it.
Why were you watching me jerk off?
You were in my room. I went to go take a piss in the middle of the night, and I came back, and you're in my room jerking off.
And I'm sorry, didn't you videotape it in this scenario to show me?
Well, I guess I could.
Well, I wish you wouldn't. I jerk off pretty weird.
Yeah. I mean, then I'd be like, yeah, especially if I do record, I'm like, yeah, because at the moment I'd be like, he's never going to believe me. Be like, I just need a few seconds proof. Not that you're going to get like all your foreskin.
You're disgusting to me.
But going to have to just.
What did you say?
Said I'm not going to get like your foreskin in the shot.
I thought you said I'm not sure if I can get all of your foreskin in the shot.
Oh no!
Like I just have so much foreskin.
You're
like
foreskin.
I don't have time for a panoramic.
With all that foreskin, more like 5 skin.
More
am
like
I right?
A 9 skin. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I would probably. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm typically a person that will casually bring it up. But at the same time, I may not do it the first time.
Nice.
But
a grace period.
Yeah,
there's a grace period for me jerking off in your bedroom.
So if it happens once, I may not like bring it up, and maybe 5 years down the road, maybe bring it up at your 47th birthday party.
Ugh.
And
gross. Gross.
And then, but if it happens again, then I'd be like, this motherfucker. Because also think about this. You're going to try to be nice and, like, not embarrass your friend for jerking off in your room.
Sure.
Are you going to clean up his cum? You have to clean it up.
Nope.
Wouldn't you rather be like, listen here, fuckface. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I came back from the bathroom. You're fucking jerking off my room and came all over my floor. Mm-hmm. I'm not fucking cleaning that up. Mm-hmm. You fucking do it.
Wow. That's a lot of, wow. I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Are you either being really nice and not saying anything at all, and then you clean up his cum, or you casually bring it up? Right. So then you're going to have to casually bring it up and be like, listen, I know you have a history of sleepwalking, but you're jerking off.
Jen, Delmo barfed upstairs. And she's going to be like, it looks like cum. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to take him to the vet. But you got to clean that up. I don't fucking know.
I didn't even think, why do you think Jen was even in this picture?
Oh, fuck.
I think it's just you and a roommate.
Oh, why did I add my wife? Yeah, well, someone's going to have to clean up the cum. I'm not cleaning up cum.
Well, then you're going to have to tell him.
I'm too old.
You're going to have to tell him.
I'm too old to clean up cum. I'm 42. I'm pretty sure after 39,
you stop cleaning up
you're
cum?
You're not permitted to clean up cum.
Not even your own?
Yeah, I mean, I'll clean up my cum.
Well, whose else's cum are you cleaning up?
I'm 42. How much cum am I going to have?
I don't know, but like you're saying it like you've had in multiple situations where you've had to clean up cum before, and you're like, I don't have to do that anymore because I'm over 39.
No, I'm just saying in your scenario with this pile of cum, I'm not shoveling that out.
Yeah, shoveling out the pile of cum.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell him.
Like my driveway is full.
So you're going to tell him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell someone. There's got to be a service that'll clean up cum.
They're
There
called
absolutely is.
janitors at porn shops.
Yeah, there absolutely is a person you can pay a jizz mopper to clean up cum.
Like in your own house.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have to call like Minute Maid or something like that.
Yeah. 2 minute maid.
Yeah.
For me, baby. I'm 42 now. Takes almost 90 seconds. That's right, ladies. Almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, I tell
Yeah,
them.
but I'm also 42, so I'm also not leaving a pile of cum.
Yeah, I tell them.
There's not that much anymore.
Yeah, still. I'm not cleaning out the cum.
Agreed.
Or you just Big Daddy, and just get a bunch of newspaper and just put it out over on top of it.
Put newspaper down to cum. Jesus. I mean, if I'm 40, like I'm getting the Sunday plain dealer,
Yeah.
and I'm just leaving the funnies down
You can even.
to fucking come on.
Well, I was talking
Eat a
about for
dick
the roommate.
Marmaduke, like, and just fucking. I'm not.
I wasn't talking about you, dummy. I was talking about like the roommate. Like
Right.
if he were to sleepwalk and jerk off on the floor, you just put the newspaper over on top of
Why
it, like
in
in
this
Big Daddy.
scenario do I have a roommate? I'm 42, and why
Well,
is he
because
jerking
Jen's
off on my
not going
floor?
to do it. Because he was sleepwalking.
Oh.
It's
Well, I've
like
been
you don't even
drinking
listen when I talk.
I've been drinking a lot today, but I'm too old to have roommates. And if I did have one, he's not jerking off on my floor. But I do have hardwood floors.
No. Then you're just going to have to make sure that you would close the door behind you when you go to do a midnight pee.
Yeah, you can't do it on my carpet though. You can't jizz on. If
I
you ever
don't make
sleep
the
over,
rules.
if you ever sleep over, just jizz in the kitchen.
Okay.
Those are the hardwoods that we haven't replaced yet.
So if I ever need to do a sleepwalking
Yeah,
jerk off,
if you ever need to sleep jizz.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to start heading for the stairs and then subconsciously be like, oh, Cone said to go to the kitchen, and then I'll turn around.
Exactly. Right in front of the fridge. And then I feel like I'm going to do one of those things where it's like I'm going to be sleeping but really desperately thirsty. I'm going to go downstairs, reach into the refrigerator, grab something to drink, close the refrigerator. I'm going to take one step away, and then like one leg is going to slip out.
Yeah.
Like I'm a banana peel.
Yep.
And I'm just going to fall right back into a pile of your jizz.
Yeah.
And be like, God damn Tony. And then it's going to be like Benny Hill mute.
And you're chasing me around the house.
Exactly. Exactly.
In fast motion.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, I would watch that.
It's funny my dreams start making me think about all this goofy ass shit.
Attaboy.
Or at least for me.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember your dreams at all?
I don't, because I do not sleep at all.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
I don't sleep at all. Last night I went to bed. This is the night before my 42nd birthday. I was in bed by 10:45 p.m. and by 11:30 p.m. I was so exhausted. I turned off Trailer Park Boys and fell asleep. The first time I woke up was at 12:40. Then I woke up at 2:15, 2:45, 3:30. 4:15 and 5, and then at 5 o'clock in the morning I said fuck it, went downstairs, got super stoned, and watched Sopranos for 3 hours.
Hell
took
yeah.
a nap for 45 minutes, and here I am. So no, I do not ever remember my dreams.
Fair enough. You're only in a couple hours at a time. It
What
sounds
about you?
like. Yeah, I typically remember them like every night or every day. I usually feel like I got like weird dreams going on all the time. But yeah, I mean, typically almost every day I remember all my dreams, or at least most of them. I don't know how many dreams you actually have in a night, but I do remember a few.
The only times I remember my dreams is typically if I eat right before I go to bed. And then I have really fucked up dreams.
I believe that. Like, I feel like if there's certain things that you eat before bed that it makes you dream like either something fucking weird or something scary or a stress dream.
I remember there was one night I ate a couple of tacos, and I'd been drinking a little bit, not a lot, and I ate a couple of tacos.
Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit.
I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, I drank a little bit. I ate a couple tacos. I fell asleep. and then had this wild Star Wars dream. And it was so weird. It was like I was a prisoner on like a Death Star type of a scenario.
Okay.
And Darth Vader was a woman, and she had huge tits, like gloriously huge tits that were out. And she was like interrogating me about whatever. I don't recall what she was interrogating me about. And my response, again, stupid tacos, I started screaming my recipe for bolognese.
Until you can.
At her. Well, almost. And like I was screaming. And I do like a very Tuscan version of bolognese. So it's like I do like mirepoix that I brown and then add tomato paste, and I brown that also in the pan. And I remember in the dream, I was like, you have to brown the tomato paste at Darth Vader, the Mrs. Darth Vader with huge tits.
Mm-hmm.
And she put me in the chokehold and was being a real cunt about it.
Did you think you were lying about the recipe?
I think. And then I just kept on going hard about my bolognese recipe. And at the very end of it, I was like, you add white wine, not red wine, you intergalactic twat.
Oh.
Is what I yelled at her. And then I woke up. And I was just like, goddamn stupid tacos. Fuck. Like, why did I eat right before bed? I had this whole fight with Mrs. Vader with giant tits about my bolognese.
Mm-hmm.
But I was right the whole way.
Listen, I got two things to ask about this.
Go on.
The first is...
I assume it's about bolognese.
We'll get there.
One of them.
The first question is, what's the is it called like a Jedi mind trick where he's like, what's it called when he's like air choking you?
Chokehold.
That's it? Just an air choke?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were going to get in there somewhere that she was like air choking, like jerking you off, but like with her
no, it didn't get
special powers.
No, it didn't get, I wish. It didn't get sexy that way. She was like, fuck you, and started
You're
giving
lying to me about browning the paste.
Exactly, the Vader. No, she was like, I want information on the infidels, and I was like, you have to brown the tomato paste, you fucking turd. And then she would like lifted me up with a chokehold, and I just kept on screaming my recipe for bolognese.
I understand it now. She actually was choking you, thinking you were lying because you put a white wine instead of the red wine.
But a white wine is correct.
No.
In a bolognese?
I use a red wine.
Why?
Why are you shaking your head? Because that's like a traditional recipe, I suppose.
Who's tradition?
Why are you giving me that? Why are you giving me that look?
Don't give me that confused puppy look.
No, that's the faces you're giving me.
Listen, you might think that, but it's a white wine. You use white wine.
I've never heard. I'm not saying that it's not going to taste delicious, but I've never heard of anybody using a white wine for bolognese. Okay.
Done.
So how about this? Let's both make our bolognese, and we'll
pull our tits out.
And we'll pull our tits out.
Let's pull our tits out.
We'll have a blind taste test for our friends.
Let's eat some mushrooms. Let's pull our tits out, and let's have a bolognese off.
Yeah, and see if anybody can taste the difference between the white wine or red wine.
I'm gonna choke you so good, Tony.
You wish.
Pizza.
Prove it.
So, yeah. Ooh. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it, babe. But yeah, let's do that.
I'm down. I am totally down for. We'll have a bolognese day.
I love that.
And it's not to be whose is better. I just want to know if there's a taste difference and being like,
same.
You know what I mean? Like to see. Because I've never had a white wine one.
Yeah.
I guess not that I know of.
Yeah.
To be honest.
If you use tomato paste, it'll turn red anyway. So you don't need the red wine. Red wine has tannins. Tannins are acidic. Tomato paste is acidic. White wine is less tannins. Yeah, we'll do this.
See, here's the deal too. I usually don't do just a regular bolognese. I do a creamy one. So I think a lot of
you do.
Nice
I
little
bet you cream it up.
bolognese. So I think that also helps take away a lot of the acidity.
Yeah.
In there and kind of evens
check
things
it
out. All right, I'm down. Jinx.
So I just heard this the other. Owe me a Coke. So I just heard the other day, and it said It was a person who said, if you listen to a bunch of people and they say, I'm up for anything, versus people who say, I'm down for anything, what do you think the difference is?
I've never thought of that.
I think this comedian was correct.
I think it's all right. Before you proceed,
Please.
My guesstimation and whatever the fuck you want to call it is, I'm down for anything is basically like, I mean, they're both kind of the same thing.
Are they?
But I feel like if you're like, I'm down for anything, like you are actually like, yes, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
But if I'm up for anything, it's like, well, whatever's kind of like, I don't know, I guess, whatever. Like,
Right. So up for anything is kind of more Caucasian. You're like, yeah, I'm up for froyo. People are like, you want to get froyo? You're like, yeah, I'm up for anything.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, hey, you want to try fentanyl? And you're like, yeah, I'm down for anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, down for anything is like,
heavenly.
I'll do whatever. Up for anything, you're like, yeah, we can go to the bank. I'm up for that.
I'm up for going to the bank
go
and
to
then
the
getting
bank.
some froyo after.
I'm up for that. You want to go downtown and try crank? I'm fucking down for anything.
Fucking down for
I'm
that crap.
down. Yeah, right. Down is so hard, and being up for anything is so weak.
It's weird because they're kind of the same thing but different.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Kind of like
what are you down
Yankovic. I'm down for fucking bolognese, that's for sure.
Fucking A, right?
I don't know. That was a weird question. What am I down for?
What aren't you down for?
I know what I am down with.
The sickness?
I was gonna go with OPP.
Yeah, you know.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You sure do.
Sure do.
But you could be down with the sickness. A song would probably be completely different. It's like, I'm up for the sickness.
Did you hear it now?
Yeah.
Right? If you're
It does
down,
make sense, yeah.
right, you're like, get up
fucking-
because I'm down with the
Fucking
sick.
down with the sickness.
Get up, I'll get up with the sick. If you
Yeah.
get up with the sickness, that means you're like you woke up and you have AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're
Get
down
up.
with the sickness, you're like, fuck yeah, this
Fuck
is
yeah, let's
metal.
go,
If you're
dude.
like, yo, I'm up with
I'm
the
up for the
sickness,
sickness.
I'm like, I'm not coming over to your house.
Well, it's up for the sickness.
Oh, but still,
Still sounds
I'm
weird.
still not coming over.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have the flu.
Yo, you up with OPP?
I don't care for that. That sounds awful. No.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. Here we are.
How we doing on time?
48 minutes flat.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're getting close. You
We
got a
are getting
game?
close. I do have a game.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to rap about before we get into the game?
Nope. I think we covered all of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Covered my Weird Al shit. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. So here's going to be a fun game, and it's an online one too. So, because we can kind of do it back and forth.
Sure.
I found this game and I find it very fascinating. So basically, the thing is called an Akinator, and the whole.
I'm aware.
Okay, so you're aware of this.
Yeah.
Have you tried this before?
I have.
Okay.
I've tried this with Jen, and I love it.
Yeah.
So this is the genie
Yes.
that you ask a bunch of questions to, and we figure out if we can figure out what I'm talking about.
So basically, you're going to think
Okay.
up a character, fictional or not.
Got it.
And then I'm going to ask you the questions and see if we can figure out who it is.
I have mine.
So here's the deal. We obviously can't tell the crowd, obviously,
Sure.
who we're going to be thinking of. So we're just going to have to go off the honor system.
Sure.
Okay. So
I'll type mine out in my phone so you can check me for.
okay, that's
yeah.
fair. All right. Yeah, that'll keep it real.
Yep. All right. I'm ready.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to ask you the first question. Is your character from a Japanese anime?
No.
No. Does your character have legs?
Legs?
Legs. You
Yes.
know, like the two that you walk on?
Yeah, I know what fucking legs are. Yeah.
Okay.
He has legs.
Okay.
Oh shit! I already said. I already said it's a man.
Oh,
Go on.
well, it's okay. Is your character a famous YouTuber?
No.
Okay. Is your character a male? Yes. So, I mean, it was like 4 questions in. We would have got there eventually.
Sure.
Is your character real?
Yes.
Is your character more than 40 years old?
Yes.
It's not the bagel. Is your character an actor?
Yes.
Does your character have a six-pack? That's a
No.
weird fucking question. Unless it's like Chris Farley. Like, how the fuck are you going to know?
I know. No.
Is your character white?
No.
Wow.
I love that. Let's get right to it.
Wait, okay, hold on. Question number 10. Is your character African-American?
Well, you already asked if he was white. Correct. Yeah.
Well, it could be other. It
All
could
right.
be Asian
Settle
or
down.
Russian
Yeah.
or
Yellow or
Jewish.
green.
All right, so is he African-American?
Correct.
Is your character a rap singer?
No.
Okay. So you're at question 2. I'm sorry, 12. Is your character associated with comedy?
No.
All right. Is your character an athlete?
No.
All right. Does your character have over 100,000 YouTube subscribers? I mean, there's also other options of
I don't
know. Okay, so we're going to throw a don't know in there. Is your character dead?
Yes.
Can your character do the moonwalk?
No. Why don't you just ask if it was Michael Jackson? Don't be a fucking coy dick about it. It's not Michael Jackson. No.
Is your character from a 2D game?
No.
Is your character linked with rain?
I don't know.
Has your character recorded any albums?
No.
Is your character a sword saint? What the fuck is a sword saint?
No. I don't know what it is, but no.
Okay. I was going to ask you to please explain to...
I'm not sure, but
I mean, what I meant to say was I know what that is, but everybody that's a listener, they probably don't know. So
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't
Okay.
really.
No.
Does your character bring about the end of the world?
No.
Okay. Is your character a lesbian?
No.
Okay. Is your character related to Marvel?
No.
Okay. And this genie looks like he's trying really hard. This is question 24.
This is great.
Is your character from a TV series?
No.
Okay. Does your character play in movies?
Yes.
All right. I'm getting excited for this. Is your character, here's his guess, Denzel Washington?
No.
For real? Okay. Well, then we're going to click no. And then, yes, we're going to continue. Is your character American?
I believe so. I believe so.
Yes.
I'll
Sure
say
you go,
yes.
yes or don't know?
I'll say don't know.
Don't know. Okay, mind you, guys, we are now on question 27. So after question 25 is where he guessed Denzel.
Uh-huh.
So
What's
now
your
we're
guess?
yeah. So here we go. We're still going. Is your character from Pokemon the movie 2000?
No.
Okay. Is your character evil?
Yes.
All right. Does your character wear a trench coat? Trench coat.
No.
Okay. Is your character from a horror movie?
No.
Okay. Question 31. We're
Wow,
still going.
Stumping up the Akinator.
Yeah, dude. Is your character a sailor or a pirate?
No.
Is your character black?
Yes.
Okay.
We can say black.
Yeah, I know. It just feels funny to whisper it.
Is he black?
Is your character a monkey? That's
Okay.
very racist.
Hold on now.
So, is your character black? You say yes. He's like, is it a monkey?
Yeah. No. Oh,
who's
it's
the racist one?
Banbo, the chimpanzee. Yeah. No.
It's Abu from Aladdin. Is your character a vampire?
No.
Okay, question 35.
Wow.
Has your character killed humans?
Yes.
Has your character killed their parents?
No.
I just hit no.
All right.
Well, it's too fucking late now. Does your character really exist?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's doubting you, dude.
Yeah.
This is a real person?
Real person.
Is your character from Breaking Bad?
No. How many black people are in Breaking Bad?
I'm sure there's a handful.
Name one. Gustavo Fring.
Yeah, Gustavo is half,
Gustavo.
though, right?
Gustavo. You think that's an African American name? That sounds
was
a
half.
little Spanish.
Maybe he was half. I don't know.
I would never call
you said it first.
I would never call a halfie a black.
Well, it could be half. Wow.
Well, it's been a good time. So now that we're canceled,
is your character still alive?
I think we covered this, and I said no.
Listen, he's asking again.
All right. No.
Does your character use guns?
No.
Is your character a barbarian? Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, a black barbarian. Does your character have a bald head?
Yes.
Guys that are listening, I wonder if you guys are guessing this by now.
Who didn't get it from Black Barbarian?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Well, actually, we won't because they're listening and we're talking.
Sure.
All right, so we're at question 43. Does your character have powers?
Yes.
I'm very curious if I kind of have an idea who it is. Does your character live in hell?
No.
Probably Spawn.
I think
Does your character
probably
travel in a flying saucer?
No. I'm pretty sure I fucked this up. This is probably on me.
Has your character played in a James Bond movie?
No.
Has your character played in Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh. All right, question 48. Is your character currently in the U.S.? He's dead, though, right? So, I mean, technically,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, likely.
Is your character the dark one?
Yes. Yes.
It says, I think of David Prowse.
The guy who played Anakin Skywalker.
It looks like an old white guy.
David Prowse is the guy that played Darth Vader.
Okay.
And
obviously, that's what he meant by the dark one.
yeah.
Not.
And I was going James Earl Jones.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
David
think that
Prowse-
kind of lines up then? Because
I think I might have fucked that up. But yeah, when I was thinking James Earl Jones / Darth Vader, but yeah.
Because he did the voice for it,
He
right?
did,
Okay,
yeah.
so we got it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah, are you going to just pull up on yours? Or you want to pass the phone with you?
Oh, yeah. Pass the phone to me.
There you go.
All right.
I'm trying to think of something completely random that's out of my norm that would never have a go-to.
Yeah. Yeah. Think of something wild, and then just focus on just that. That's where I fucked up. Is that I was thinking James Earl Jones / Darth Vader. So just think of, don't make it a person that played a character.
Well, that was kind of difficult because he just did like the voice and
Right.
not the actual character.
Right.
So that's where you kind of threw him off. If one of the questions was he an old blind guy that had a gigantic dog that was outside of a baseball field?
Right.
James Earl Jones.
Nailed it.
All day.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. You're up.
I'm going to pick something that's not in my normal realm. Okay. Go ahead.
Got it?
Yeah.
This is the stupidest first question. Is your character from a Japanese anime?
No.
Does your character have legs?
Yes.
Is your character a famous YouTuber?
No.
Is your character male?
Yes.
Is your character real?
Yes.
Is your character more than 40 years old?
Yes. I'm pretty sure he is. Fuck. Oh, yeah. I already said it was a male.
Is your character an actor?
Yes.
Does your character have a six-pack?
Don't know.
Fag.
Maybe.
Is your character black?
No.
Racist. Is your character American?
Yes.
Is your character linked to music?
No.
Is your character over 60 years old?
No.
Is your character linked to a superhero?
No.
Does your character play Pet Simulator X?
I I have no idea what the fuck that even is.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah. I mean,
Does your character have dark hair?
No.
Does your character sell toys?
No.
Is your character related to Christmas? What the fuck is happening right here?
Sorry, what was the question?
Is your character related to Christmas?
No.
Does your character have a bald head?
No.
Has your character played in the movie Titanic?
No.
Is your character close to Angelina Jolie?
No. Not that I know of. I would say
Is your
no.
character currently alive?
Yes.
Is your character on a popular TV show?
No. So I need to write my...
Is your character from the original 1985 Super Mario Brothers?
No.
Has your character played in Star Wars?
No.
Is your character associated with Barbie?
No.
Oh, she's thinking. Is it Matthew McConaughey?
No.
Okay.
I wrote my guess down over here too, by the way.
Is your character still working?
Don't know. Don't know.
Does your character review
kind of.
keyboards?
No.
What? Does your character play in Harry Potter?
No.
I didn't think so. Does your character appear on a cooking show?
No.
No. Did your character impersonate a doctor?
No.
Is your what the fuck? Is your character from the movie The Outsiders?
No, but that's a fantastic movie.
Does your character fight?
No, nothing out of the ordinary.
Is your character from the Archie comics? Is it Jughead?
Damn it.
I got
No.
it before you.
I said it's a real person.
Is your character mostly famous as a child?
No.
We are on question 35. Does your character mostly play in comedies?
Yes.
Does your character have curly hair?
No.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, finally.
Is your character from Scooby-Doo?
No.
Is your character associated with Angry Grandpa?
No.
Is your character blonde?
Yes. Dirty blonde, but yeah.
Is your character associated with Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player?
No. I guess no.
Is your character in Grown Ups? Is it David Spade?
No. No to both.
That was my guess. Does your character have a Padawan? Star Wars.
I was going to say I have no idea what that is. No.
Does your character smoke?
I don't think so.
We'll see. Don't know. Has your character already played a high school student?
No.
Is your character a stand-up comic?
Yes. Oh.
Has your character ever appeared on Saturday Night Live?
It could have been a guest appearance.
I'll say don't know.
Yeah.
Does your character wear glasses?
No.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Does your character wear a bow?
No. That's Pee-wee. Stupid.
Well, he doesn't have curly hair, so fuck off. Does the name of your character appear in the title of a TV series?
Yes. Technically, yes. There was one TV
Does your
series.
character have a stepmother?
I don't know. I don't like him that much.
Is it Christopher Titus?
Nope. I have no idea who that is.
He's a shitty comedian.
Well, should we? You want to give up? And wait,
No,
how many
I want
questions?
9 more.
Okay.
Is your character currently more than 50 years old?
Judging on my age, I would say yes.
Does your character have the name of an animal?
No.
Does your character have pink highlights?
No.
Is your character part of Everglow? What the fuck is that?
Don't know.
Is your character over 70 years old?
No.
Is your character fat?
No.
Does your character have a southern accent?
No.
Is your character partially bald?
No. Still seems like he's got a pretty decent full head of hair.
Is your character from The Mask? What do you think? It's fucking
Jim Carrey?
No.
Like the detective? Who are these pajamas? These are your pajamas. Lip kiss.
All right. Did your character ever play the lead role in a movie?
Yes. Multiple.
Is your character British?
No.
Does your character devour the souls of children? What the fuck?
No.
All right, 2 more. Was your character already famous in the 60s?
No.
Does your character have British origins?
No. Not that enough.
All right, Aganator doesn't know.
Okay, so wow, that's wild.
It used to be really good at this.
I feel like every time I played it,
Yeah, with
let's,
Jen, it
we'll,
was
we'll
like.
still do another round.
Oh yeah, let's do one more.
Sorry, you were gonna say Jen what?
Jen was when I would do this with Jen. This thing would figure it out in like 12 questions, and it was shocking.
Yeah, same.
All right,
This
pick,
one's.
I'll
By the way,
something-
hold on. My answer,
Uh-huh.
Dane Cook.
Sure.
That's who it was.
Sure.
Which is not someone that was something completely fucking random. Okay, let's start over. Sorry, you were just saying.
No, I'm gonna say we're at 107. Let's do one more. I'll pick one that's more prevalent. Okay.
What do you say, real quick, that we do
A quick little shot.
mid-game shot?
A little.
Yeah, like I remember like when I tried this like forever ago.
Oh, it was like a
Actually,
mind blower.
Yeah, and I forgot this game even existed.
Yeah.
Until just recently, I was like, oh, we definitely have to play this.
Yeah.
But same thing, when I played it, I was, like,
shockingly
yeah, I was like,
fast.
every time. I was even trying to get like, because you can do fictional characters too. I was trying to use
Right.
Ash Williams specifically, which is
That is specific.
the character from Evil Dead, right? Chainsaw
Right.
Hand, Bruce Campbell. And yeah, and it would still fucking get that. Salud.
Cheers, bub.
I mean, yours was kind of tricky, but mine was
All
just
right.
a stand-up comedian.
Okay, I got one.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Question number 1.
Go.
Does your character really exist?
Yes.
Question 2. Is your character a girl?
No.
Is your character a famous YouTuber?
No.
Is your character more than 40 years old?
Yes.
Did your character die?
No.
Is your character an actor?
Yes.
Does your character live in India?
No.
This is random questions. Does your character stand on 2 legs?
Yes.
Does your character have purple pants?
No. The fuck?
I mean, if you were to say yes,
Grimace nailed
Yeah.
it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, if you were to say yes, it's gonna cut it down to fucking
Right.
like there's 3 people.
Exactly.
Is your character an AMP member? AMP? I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know what that is.
All right, so don't know. Is your character white?
Yeah.
Is your character currently more than 50 years old?
Yes.
Does your character often play in action movies?
No.
Does your character mostly play in comedies?
No.
Does your character often play in movies?
No.
Okay. Is your character a singer, or does he work with the singer, as in like a songwriter, producer, musician?
No.
Okay. Does your character run for president, or did your character run for president?
Yes.
Did your character attend Rancho Bernardo High School?
I don't know.
Not a specific
What the
question.
fuck?
I'm just going to assume that's something in California, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Does your character have yellow hair?
Yeah.
You mean blonde?
I would say golden, but go on.
Donald Trump?
Bingo. Nailed it. See, that's like somebody you could pick out, but yeah.
Okay.
That's still impressive.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What was that, like 11 questions?
I think it was probably like around like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I stopped looking. All right, I'm going to hand this back over to you.
All right.
And then we could do one
We'll
more.
do one more.
Okay.
All right. So it doesn't have to be like, presidential, but pick out a, prominent figure.
Don't tell me what to do.
I said it can't be a fucking president, Tony.
Okay.
Don't say Barack Obama.
Settle down. What if I just did the same thing, Donald Trump?
Is it Barack Obama? And you'll be like, yeah. I'm like, oh, wow, Akinator.
Like, is he an asshole? Donald Trump. Oh,
I thought you were going to say Barack Obama.
No, I'm talking about Trump.
You're a piece of shit.
Okay, I am ready, and I'm still going to kind of take this randomly.
Is your character a boy?
Yes.
Has your character really existed?
Yes.
YouTuber?
No.
More than 40?
No.
Have a number on their shirt? Why did they just say, was it an athlete?
Is he
But go
Jewish?
on. I get it, because the stars. Because when you're a good Jew, you get 5 stars.
No number on the shirt.
Okay, we'll get back to that. Asshole.
Listen, I can make Jewish jokes because you're my co-host.
That's true.
My girlfriend's Jewish. I'm what do we say? Sexually transmitted Jew.
That's correct.
STJ.
STJ.
So I can make Jewish
Do you know
jokes.
why Jews have such big noses? This is the Akinator asking that. That's the next question.
Oh.
Do you know why Jews have such big noses?
So they can...
It's because air's free. I'll hit that. Is your character famous?
Yes.
I would hope. Does your character create music?
Yes.
Does your character speak Korean?
No.
Is your character dark of skin?
No.
It said black, but I don't want to say that. Is your character American?
Yes.
Does your character rap?
No.
Country singer?
No.
I knew that.
Yeah, fuck country. Eat my balls.
What the fuck does "is your character a Ruby" mean? Is your character a Ruby?
No. I don't even
Has
know what
your
that even
character
means.
been a member of a famous band?
Yes.
Does your character have animal features?
No.
Is your character still in his band?
No.
Dead?
Yes. Which should make sense why he's still not in the band.
Is your character's
it now?
wife famous?
Yes.
Is it Kurt Cobain?
Yes.
Okay, Akinator didn't get that yet.
Oh.
Akinator.
Well, you just ruined the surprise.
Oh, well,
All right, let's go.
I hate to tell you, but the next question is, has your character ever been in Nirvana? So suck a dick. I asked you if it was Kurt Cobain. Booyah, yes, and then
It says
fuck
Kurt
you,
Cobain.
Akinator.
That's hilarious.
Conanator. Way better. All right, that's our time, baby.
Where are we at? How do we stand?
115 flat.
Okay.
Where we're
that
supposed to
sounds
be.
really good. There was like a small part of me to see if we could trick this thing into doing something fictional,
Yeah.
but I think we should probably stick to our time where we need to be.
I agree.
Okay, let me get this back over here. Get this little stretch.
Yeah. I'm 42 years old. I'm so sore because I went jet skiing 2 days ago. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's physically difficult when you're 42. To ride on a fucking jet ski. That's hard. Like my dick used to be. I'm just trying to fill time. Do you plug that in?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, we're all set.
Jesus
Good to
Christ.
Yeah, sorry, I was having a little trouble finding the hole.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me pour a little shot ski so we can have our cheersies on the way out.
Cheersies.
Everybody
and
thanks for. Oh, sorry. Go on. Cheersies and.
I was gonna say cheersies.
Cheersies and.
Thanks for
Cheersies
and.
Oh shit.
No, I was gonna say thanks. Yeah, it's Bagel birthday. What a fucking day!
It is a bagel
Let's go
birthday.
get burgers. Let's go to the Foundry in Lakewood.
I am definitely ready for some snacks.
It's No-Tex pop-up. I already called in my order.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even know what their special is.
It doesn't matter. It's
It doesn't
5
matter.
burgers. But I told them, I just wanted to let them know I need 5 times bacon and 7 times pickles
Oh
on
my
my burger.
gosh.
Listen, dude, how many more birthdays am I going to have?
I don't know.
How many more times?
But
are we
at
gonna
42, I don't know if all the bacon and
Oh my-
pickles is.
Listen,
You're
suck your-
supposed. Did your
suck
doctor allow
fucking-
this?
Yeah.
Did you get a doctor's
Dr.
note to?
Pepper, my primary care physician, Diet Dr. Pepper? Yeah, he said it'd be fine.
You just get a fake ass prescription,
Dude,
and just hand it to No-Tech.
Listen, I was talking to Duckworth the other day, and I was showing him a picture, and I was like, if I get this next promotion, here's what I'm going to buy. And it was a picture of like a 2008 Bentley. Dude, cherry. This Bentley is so good looking. Holy fuck. It's got like 80,000 miles on it.
That's dope.
Crazy good looking car. And he's like, what are you having, a midlife crisis? And I'm like, at 42? What are you fucking, like, I'm going to live to 84? Are you shitting me? This is my, like, 80% life crisis, kiddo. What the fuck am I going to do with my money? I have a dog.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving it to him.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
by the
might as
way,
well-
love you, Jen, but I'm not giving you my money either. I'm spending that shit. I'm going to spend all of it on a fucking Bentley, and then you can bury me in it.
This is 2008.
Fucking, yeah. Yeah, back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave.
Shit, I forget there was something that I wanted to say.
Was it happy birthday and I love you and I appreciate you even though you're Jewish?
Happy birthday. I love you. I appreciate you, even though you're Jewish.
There it goes.
Salud.
Cheerios. All right, kiddos. Pizza bagels with Tony and Dave.
Thanks, guys, for listening.
Outro. Check out our stickers around town.
We've been handing them out to a lot of people, so
Take a dump.
hopefully everyone's like, I've been handing them out to like a ton of people, so I'm really hoping that they are posting them around town. If they do, any of you people that may know a bar owner or what have yous that are getting upset, that's not our fault.
Nope.
We're handing out the stickers. What they do with it is not on us.
Some people like pizza bagels.
But also,
Let them take a shit and fucking scan a QR code.
why not? Yeah,
for
they
a pizza bagel.
Sit down, take a shit, and listen to some pizza bagels.
Bro.
What's the big deal?
All right, real quick before we go out, my dude Zach, not technologically inclined. We went to Southside. We had lunch, and he was like, "Can I have some menus?" to the bartender, and she was like, "Oh, it's right there." And it's like a fucking like resin block with the QR code. And he was like, "I don't know what to do with this."
Oh no!
And I
How
was
old
like,
is he?
He's 39.
What?
He's a simple man.
Okay. Does he know what the
Wonderful.
internet is?
Yeah, he's a simple, wonderful man.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't know what to do with that. And then I was like talking about the podcast, and he's like, yeah, I also don't know how to find your podcast. And I pulled a sticker out of my pocket, and I was like, take a picture of this. And he grabbed out his phone, and he pulled up, and it just went right to Spotify. And he was like, holy shit, that's how easy. I gave him 5 stickers, and I was like, post them around your fancy-ass neighborhood. Also, by the way, scan that resin block. That's the menu.
Yeah, this is
Let's
also.
fucking order, baby, because
Yeah.
it's time to go.
I just trained you and you had no idea.
Yep,
Now you're
you
ready
know.
for the menu.
Exactly.
What
All
the
right.
fuck is the internet?
Yeah, have a pizza bagel, baby.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Love you, fans.
Again, hit us up, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you that are friends. All the new people that have been listening. I've been seeing you out there in Oregon and Virginia and
Yep.
Chicago.
Tell a friend.
We got 2 new Canadian listeners, which is fucking dope.
Yeah.
We're starting to go international. We got some of the Philippines. We got Mexico.
Just so you know,
and
when
we
we
got
go,
the Canada's. I'm sorry, America's hat.
when we
aka
go
Canada.
international and we have to start touring, I'm not allowed in Canada.
Because you have a DUI.
What the fuck is funny about? We'll get into that next
I don't
episode.
know.
oh, you have a DUI? You're not allowed in Canada. My name's
That's-
Tony. It's hilarious.
Well, I mean, that wasn't really why I was laughing, but
laughing about the bagel. Not allowed in Canada. All right.
Yeah, I'll be standing in
Nova
like
Scotia.
I'm like, I'm in Canada and you're not.
Enjoy your locks, asshole.
Look at me in America's
all right,
hat.
just play us out. Cock suck. All right.
Listen, also, real quick, shout out to all those people that have checked out the show that are new, all the different states, countries, etc.
And what's our email address?
Pizza Bagel.
Snow.
Yeah, it's
Pizza Bagel Snow.
pizzabagelsnow@gmail.com.
Yep.
It's Pizza Bagels Now, because you always want them Pizza Bagels Now.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza Bagels Now or Pizza Bagels Snow, however you prefer it, @gmail.com. Send us some shit. If you got something funny you want us to talk about, we'll do it. Send us your phone number. We'll call you live on the show.
Hell yeah.
And we'll talk to you.
Or a crooked dick pic. I'm down. Whatever.
Yeah,
Send a crooked fucking weird dick pic.
We will fucking pull it up and talk about it. We won't show anybody your crooked dick, but Dave and I will look at it.
We'll look at it.
The pizza and the bagel are going to be all over
I'm gonna
this.
bagel so hard on a dick pic that's crooked. Yeah. Show us where it's got like an elbow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
something
a look.
really weird. Like, tell us in the people were calling you Captain
binocular
Hook.
my way right into that fucking elbow of a cock. I hope it's got a thumbnail.
pizzabagelsnow@gmail.com.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Pizza bagels with toast.